Hey guys, welcome back to my channel EIC Effective IELTS Classes. In today's video, I am going to solve one IELTS academic task 1, that is line graph. Here's our graph, you can see, and what is the statement? The graph below shows the consumption of 3 spreads from 1981 to 2007. It has 3 spreads and you can see the names of spreads are given here and the units are in grams in the form of numbers. Years are also given from 1981 to 2007, and if we calculate the time period, it is 26 years. Now let's look at our data. So this one is butter. It started from about 140, then our data increased before dramatic decrease. You can see the data is decreasing with the passage of time. After that we have margarine. It started from 90, then there are some fluctuations, that means it increased it decreased and then it increased, and after that it remained constant and it also decreased afterwards. And if we talk about low fat and reduced spreads, it was not introduced, it was not consumed till 1996. After that its consumption skyrocketed and then decreased a little. And now we have analyzed our graph. So without further ado, let's check its introduction. The line graph. In the question we have the graph only, and in my introduction I have used the name of the graph. In the question I have shows, and I use the synonym here, that is depicts. The line graph depicts information about 3 kinds of spreads. In the question, names were not given. I provided extra information of names in my introduction, which was not given in the statement. Now, in the question, they used active form, shows the consumption of. What I did is, I changed its form to passive by writing that were used. By this our grammar range will increase. Also I wrote used, which is the synonym of consumption, so it will boost our LR score as well. In the question we have simple time, and here I have used the period of 26 years, and also I changed the word from to between 1981 and 2007. After that the data is calibrated in numbers, because our data was in numbers, that why I have written this sentence. There is another way to write it. If you don't want to write this sentence, you can skip it by writing the amount. All the other things will remain same, and if I write the amount earlier, then there is no need to write it afterwards, since the amount also mean the number. I hope आप लोगों को introduction समझ आ गया होगा. You can also get the screenshot of this slide to review it later on. Now let's move towards the overall. You can write overall after body paragraphs as well. In overall, we are supposed to write any key points, any highlights, something strange, noticeable, and or trends, or you can say general trends. Now we have seen that the low fats and reduced spreads were introduced in 1996, so it will be our one of the overall points. And if we talk about our other point, butter and margarine decreased over given period of time. Now let's check our overall. always start your overall with this keyword overall. Overall, it is vivid that on the place of vivid you can also use clear, lucid. Overall, it is lucid that the consumption of margarine and butter had a downward trend while the use of low fat and reduced spreads surged. Here we have shown the contrast that for two things decreased and for remaining one it increased. Then interestingly, you can use the noticeable point is the remarkable or striking point is that in place of interestingly I have used interestingly. Despite being no popularity of low fat and reduced spreads in the initial year, guys, since it was not eaten in the initial years, that's why I've used despite being, and it became the guys, replace it with they since they are plural. They became the most widely used spreads in the last given years, as they were used the most by the people as compared to the rest too. So we are done with our overall, as we have used general trends as well as key points in our overall. Now let's move towards our body paragraphs. We'll split the body paragraphs according to the trend only. For margarine, it was negative or downward trend. For the low fat and reduced spreads, it increased, and for butter again it decreased. So we'll write the information of margarine and butter in our body paragraph 1, and low fat and reduced spreads in body paragraph 2. We'll do comparisons also wherever necessary. Let's look at our BP1. First of all, we'll talk about butter. To begin with, the amount of butter used, it was approximately 140 grams in the initial given year. Since it is not exactly 140, that's why I have used approximately here, and then it reached to its peak at 160 in 1996. After that it kept on decreasing and reached to 50 grams. So what I have written is, instead of writing it decreased again and again, I wrote in once with the previous sentence only by making it complex, by writing before falling dramatically to about 50 grams in 2007. Now let's check about margarine. With regards to the amount of consumed margarine, you can see its consumption was started from 90. It is in between 100 and 80. That means it is something near to 90. And if we check the difference between margarine and butter, it is 50 grams less, right? What I did is, instead of writing its exact data, I compared it with the previous one and wrote it was 50 grams less as compared to butter in 1981. Now you can see, firstly it decreased, then increased. In these kind of situations, you can simply write fluctuations or ups and downs like I did, and after fluctuations both met at 100 grams after a decade. Since there was a 10-year gap in between, that's why I used decade. Now this figure remained stable for margarine for a period of 5 years and dropped to its low at 40 grams in 2007. So it was our body paragraph 1. You can see that how I made comparisons which are very important in IELTS task 1. Now let's move towards our BP2. In BP2 we have to give information about margarine. Now in this, margarine was not eaten by people since 1996. So we'll start our BP with the connector in contrast, since it had an upward trend, right? In contrast, the consumption of low fat and reduced spreads introduced from about 10 grams in the year 1996, right? You can see it is in between 0 to 20. After 5 years, there was a steep rise in their consumption and became as popular as margarine. See guys, again I did comparison, and where they met is at a little up from 80 grams, and it was a peak point as well. So what I have written is, as well as reached at their high at over 80 grams. Then in the final given year 2007, although they reduced slightly but remained the most popular spreads over the last 6 years. So this was our BP2. I hope you understood the task, and if you like it, hit the like button, and if you visited my channel for the very first time, do subscribe my channel for more videos, and also press the bell icon to get the notifications of my new videos.